Alright, so we're gonna continue on with our character here, and let me just again isolate that and continue on to do the bridge for, I guess, this part over here. That's the easiest to do, it seems. So let's go ahead and perhaps take these two guys here and push it down. Before that, I just want to get the curvature for this guy to look a bit better, somewhat like that. Now I have this curvature going this way. Alright, now let's bring these guys over here to conform to the shape a bit better. So right now he's pretty straight out like that. Let me just push him in a bit more, and then just take these edges again to extrude it downwards and merge it to where we need to. Before that, I think I want to line this up a bit better, so I'll push him in a bit, and we'll go ahead and merge these guys to the appropriate areas. Oops, yep, better do it this way. Maya gets confused who we want it to merge to. Right, now let's go ahead and merge them, stitch them back where it's necessary. Alright, and I'm gonna soften the edges as well. And the nice thing is that it gives me this edge over here, which I kinda like, and I might want to use that later on. Now I think I will go ahead and let's try to do this lip area over here where I can kind of extrude this way. So I'm just gonna take these edges here, extrude it out. Right, and let's try to snap this to go here and this to go here, and merge where it is necessary. So let's just have a look at how things are lining up. Just make sure everything looks fine and dandy. So that is done for that side there. Now what we need to do is to add this loop cross here, because as you can see, there's actually another loop which needs to be ended over here. Right, now I just want to make sure that everything looks fine and dandy, and when we press 3, I don't want any funny things to kind of appear and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Alright, now let's take this edge over here, and I think I want to extrude it downwards to merge with someone before we actually continue on. So let's try to get him, perhaps maybe merge with this guy. Let's see if that works. Alright, let's have a look from the front and try to negotiate this a bit better. Maybe this can go down a bit more, and let's go and merge these areas. And I'll go ahead and fill the hole for this. And just take it step by step. Alright, the reason why I start to be much slower at this point on, because like I said, you might wind up with an ugly piece, because if you don't know what you're doing, and you just continue on over there, you might wind up somewhere later on and say, hey, this piece really looks ugly, and you know, you start to hate this method that I'm trying to teach you. But the reason would probably be because you need to take time to look at the design and always switch between the smooth mode to see whether it looks good or not, which is what I'm going to do now. Right, so over here I think it kind of conforms it quite okay. I was just a bit afraid that it was not going to plan out the way we want to. I just want to see how it looks like with a line over here. Like a crease going that way, just want to see how it looks like. Yeah, perhaps I'm pretty okay with having that crease over there. Right, but I might want to redraw these lines to follow it a bit better. If I go this way, might be nicer to have a crease down here instead. Let's go ahead and delete these guys, and we'll try to push this one downwards a bit more. Should go downwards or upwards? Maybe upwards. Alright, we'll see how. Now let's go ahead and fill the hole for this one over here. Oops. Fill the hole, and we're going to end the line where it needs to be. Right, for this one here, we have a few options, but maybe we just take the easy way and do it this, connect over here so it still maintains its 4-sided. Right, again I'm gonna press 3 just to make sure everything looks fine and dandy. I don't wanna have an ugly design to come out. I mean, it kinda looks okay now. Although I feel that the lips area here is a bit too puckered in. Might wanna have these guys to be extended out a bit more. So this is the part where we start to see and negotiate whatever we have and try to get things looking right. So we need to move these guys in a bit more. And let me just fix that real quick by adding a line across here and putting the vertex there. Alright, now let's just get back to this guy where I wanted him to go out a bit more, push out a bit more. Alright, let's bring everyone back and let me go ahead and soften the edges and see how it looked like. Alright, might look a bit better that way. Alright, we'll see if we need to make any adjustments later on, but I'm gonna stick with that for now. And we're gonna go ahead and fill the hole for this. And again, let's draw the lines. Oops, let's draw the lines where we need to. Probably I'll just draw a new one over here. This can be deleted. Right, let's see if we can make do without this. And these guys can go here. I've probably moved the lines around a bit more. Alright, and can finally get this guy to go up here. Alright, that seems to be good enough for me. Let's just press 3 again to see how it looks like. Still looking kinda okay. Still pretty happy with the shape that it is in. Now, probably want to get this to go down, perhaps. Get it to merge with someone. See if we could just skip by merging them here. Okay, and let's fill the hole for that one. And putting a line across this way. Of course, there'll be another line that's needed there, and I can bring it across. Alright, seems to be okay, I hope. Of course, we have to move things around a bit more. I see here some of these things start to get a bit swollen, and just want to get it out a bit better. Alright, that works for me. Again, I want to see how things look like if I were to add loops across. Maybe just add loops across here first. Yeah, I guess that looks meaner. Alright, let's see how it looks like for everyone else. Still pretty okay to me. I might want to adjust the whole head a bit by pushing it a bit more forward this way. See if I can push some of this guys a bit more forward, and maybe I want to extend it a bit more. Right, just want to make sure that this still looks good. Let's go, and I think probably need to duplicate specialties again. Yeah, it looks kind of okay to me. Alright, so we'll continue on the next part where we'll continue to fill up that hole over there. Gonna build up some gaps over here or some lines over here. Right, try to get the eyes to look more mean looking and then extrude down the neck. And then after that we should be done with this model. Yay, finally. Right, getting him to look good and nice and stuff like that. I want to have this kind of drawings over here where you kind of extrude things a bit more because it looks a bit more unique. It's kind of nice, so I might want to have that later on. We'll see how I'll play around with the face, but at least I have a nice proper face that I'm happy with, right? And something that we can use. So let's continue on to the next part. Alright, so this part we'll go ahead and fill this hole over here real quick, and let's try to figure this out and see if we can get them to work and have proper lines and edges, all quads, hopefully. Right, so over here it gets a bit tricky. I think I can try to end it there and draw a line here. Right, so can continue to have this to be a four-sided shape, and there you go. More or less this thing is done. Maybe I just move some of this out a bit more. Alright, so pretty happy with the results of that. Okay, now I start to tweak things around. Now here I just maybe wanna see how it looks like if I were to squeeze this in and pull this in out. Maybe I just pull it in like that. And then I will scale this a bit more. Just wanna see how things look like. I might keep it, I might delete it away. What do you think? Perhaps I'll just keep it, and that will allow me to draw some lines over there, but let's kind of extrude this inwards a bit more, so it really creates the depth, this eye over here. And I'm going to start to draw lines across here, maybe here as well. Alright, so something like that looks pretty decent. Right, now we start to lose some of this edge and shape over here, and that's where I want to try to maintain. So let's see if I can pull. Let me see if I pull this, if it maintains the line a bit better. Alright, perhaps what we need to do is to add loops here and here, and so over here. Alright, so that helps to maintain that part of it. Right here, I probably want to push it in a bit more. And maybe let's see if I add a line here, if it can continue to get the shape out for me. I can't get the shape out, just not the way I liked it, because these loops here are too close to each other from over here onwards. So let's see if I can reroute them, some of them, and delete those edge there. And delete these guys over here. See if it works. Right, kind of. So I'll just remain it as it is for that one. But the line is a bit distracting though. Perhaps we just leave it like that, with just two lines. Right, still get somewhat of an edge over there. Right, from over here, let's see if I can again get some decent lines going as well. Alright, right, and that helps to create this extra loop over here. I kind of like that loop as well over there. Only thing is just have to move them around to make it look a bit more neater. I'll continue to add one more line in somewhere here. Yep, pretty like that shape. Pretty much I like the shape goes around that way. Okay, great. So I managed to get some things looking nice. Let me just adjust this a bit more. And of course soften the edge. Okay, so pretty happy with that one over there. Now what I want to do is I think I might want to separate this mask into half, or maybe not half, but at least try to get some kind of bend about here. And the reason because of that is I want to create something similar to what I have over here. So let's try to reroute some of these lines again. About there. Now delete away these edges here, which allows me to make this a bit more forwarded. Right, then I can take some of this. Again, I'm experimenting over here. If it doesn't look nice, I might just delete it away. I'll take these edges over here and I might push it inwards just a bit and put loops across. Yep, I really like that. I really like how that works, right? I might want to do a few of these in some of these other areas as well. Maybe I put one more over here. Don't want to be too much though, but that helps to kind of sell the character to make him look really nice. And having these lines over here, I might want to have one goes around this way with the cheekbone. I think that would look nice as well. So try to get that done in the next part, right? But so far pretty awesome, pretty badass, just like how I promised in the beginning, a badass samurai character. Alright, so I'm gonna continue on over here, and these edges I've selected here, these are the edges I kind of identified to kind of create a new loop that goes around this way. I can create that loop and have one last visual noise before we actually go and focus on the back of the character. So what I want to do is to kind of draw lines. I know it kind of ends suddenly like that, but just want to establish the lines that we're going to need for this character to have that second piece of armor, or not armor but mask piece. Right, so it's going to be that area over there, and just want to kind of move things around a bit more to make it look a bit more nicer, I guess, in a way, if you can call it that. What's nice anyway? Alright, now let's try to fix these lines here and try to remove some of these guys over here. So this one over here, probably let me just get this to go this way and delete it this way and go here. Oops. Right, that's more neater. Now let me just go and fix that a bit. And actually we don't even need this guy, do we? So same thing over here. Let me just go and fix these areas here. Oops. And push this out a bit more. that line comes back in. I'm just gonna again negotiate these guys a bit better, try to get him to the proper shape and stuff like that. This can end here, but instead we have this guy who's kind of blocking the way. So let's see if we can find a way to perhaps just end it there. And I'll draw an edge loop somewhere over here, but just end it there for now. Right, now let's continue on to this guy here. See if we can kind of, okay, let's bring that back. Let's bring it to about here instead. And perhaps we don't need this one. Yep, that kind of works. And I think everyone is 4 over this side. We'll see if we got it right when we clean it up. Alright, now let's see if I can, there's a few ways to do this. If I can just add loop here since I got space on the right hand side. Just get it to go that way. Right, now I have that sunken area over there. It's neat and tidy and nice, and what we can do now is to select those guys. Maybe I'll make it a bit thinner around by actually getting them a bit closer together. Again, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get a nice character out, so please be patient and, you know, put hard work in it. And there's no shortcuts, because if there were, I'll be really pissed off, because I've been working very hard for this character. Right, nope, I don't think there's any shortcuts. Let's just take those faces now and extrude them inwards that way. I'm gonna delete that face and add our loops in. Yep, really like how that is turning out to be. A nice curve here and kind of goes down that way, and really it makes him look more meaner, more tighter, more badass, I guess. Yeah, now what we can start to do is to bring the back side of this more closer together. Let's take these two edges here, and basically what I'm doing is creating that curvature over here as best as we can. You won't exactly have to be a curvature, just can just be jagged lines like that. And I want to push some of this in, right, and do the same for the top faces as well. Let's delete this face here. Let's see if we can escape by selecting these edges, see what that does for us. And basically the same thing, just gonna extrude them all the way till we reach the other end. About here. Oh, yeah, extra bottom face here. We don't need that, do we? Alright, now it's left to these guys over here. It's really starting to get really hard to see. But just be a bit careful. I want to make sure that I don't have any faces here as well, which I do, and which I need to delete away. Now let's select those edges there. Find a group of edges and push them out and over. Probably need to rotate this a bit more. And there are just three of these extrusions, so I'm not too worried about the merging. Won't be such of a hassle. Bit of hassle, but not too much. And we'll push this out here. Now, of course, we need to kind of merge it up and clean it up over there, but at least we kind of fill up that area, soften the edge. So I fill up the area so that I can take that circle over there and extrude it downwards. And all I have to do is to fix the eye and clean up the sky, and we're more or less done. But you can start to see the silhouette and stuff of this character is more or less there. Right, might want to change this to make it a bit smaller, or make his whole face a bit wider. We'll see how to kind of fit everyone in together a bit more. And of course, there's some adjustments to be done in ZBrush. We eventually bring it to ZBrush in the second series. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with what we have so far, and this is good. Alright, so welcome back, and I'm gonna continue to fill up the edges for this character over here. Alright, so let me just hide one of these guys for now, and what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna find those areas that we need to merge up and do some cleanup over here as well. Just want to check what is going on over here. Yeah, it looks like things are not lining up properly over there, so let me just go ahead and try to go and fix that somehow if we can. So I just want to see this guy and this guy to be together, so let's go ahead and merge them. And after that's done, I'll just have to kind of push it around a bit and have to go and redraw the line. So let's just go ahead and do the whole thing here first. Just gonna press 3 just to see that that those are the areas that needs help with, and just gonna push some of these guys down a bit more. Alright, so let's just push this in more a bit. So I'm just gonna take this a step at a time and just gonna do it a bit slowly. Right, so from over here, maybe I'll redraw the lines later. Let's see where else we can connect them. So this one obviously needs to be connected together as well. Alright, so I guess this line is kind of okay. I mean, in terms they are connected and stuff. Just redraw the line that way. Can. Right, before that probably have to go and merge these guys up also. Alright, now I can kind of like redraw some of these lines and delete them away. Right, and just want to check that the curvature still maintains at least. Alright, some of these guys need to be pushed out, even though they're not exactly going to be seen. Right, it's kind of covered that way. I mean, if you want to, we can just like delete this part over here, but just like that we can kind of like delete it away. So maybe I'll just leave it like that, since those areas are not going to be seen. But I just want to adjust these guys a bit more. And yeah, pretty much straightforward, and just want to make it more straighten up that way, right? So this part is more or less done. Alright, so I'll just double check that everyone is lined up in the center here. Right, and I just realized is I have these faces over here which needs to be deleted as well. Okay, and what I probably want to do, because I think some of these loops is a bit too close to the center, it might give an artifact that we might not like. So I'm just gonna bring it closer to this way and delete that one out. Right, now let's go ahead and mirror this guy. And over here at the match threshold, I'll just change this to about 0.01. Right, that should do the trick. Okay, so it's more or less smoothed out, and maybe I just do some changes where I'll kind of push and pull some of this to go more to the inside. Right, something like that do well for me. Right, pretty happy with that. Okay, so next part is I just want to start to manipulate this helmet area here a bit more. I feel it's a bit too thick, alright, for my liking. So before I actually do that, I might want to mirror everyone over here. So let's do this one by one. Let's do this guy first. So let's hide this. Just want to delete any hidden faces that I might have over this side, right, which I don't. Right, now I'm just gonna straighten it out and press and hold X to match it to snap it to the center line, and I will go ahead and mirror it as well. And I'm gonna change this threshold to 0.01. So for some reason, okay, in the beginning I already deleted that hole over there, so I'm just gonna fill the hole and do this again. Maybe just put it in my shelf here, right, and change the threshold to smaller number. Gonna soften the edge, press 3, right, so that mirrors that part over there. Now let's tackle this one next. So basically we're mirroring everyone. If you know what to do, you can kind of like skip this area. Basically I'm just doing the same technique, making it straight, snap it to the center, and then mirroring each and every one of them right here. And after, I just want to check that everyone is okay before we move on to the next piece. So this is already merged, I believe. Next thing is this big piece of helmet over here, scarf, whatever it is. Again, just want to make sure that all of those areas there has no hidden faces or anything like that, which so far it doesn't have. And check the small areas as well. So once that is good, just take everyone in the center and make it straighten up. Press and hold X to go and snap it to the center line, and then hopefully this doesn't give us any problems because it's a bit of a complicated shape, which surprisingly doesn't. Right, of course I need to do some cleanup over here. I might even delete some of these faces over here since we're not gonna see. Right, but yeah, that's okay for now. I might need to mirror this again when I start to delete those faces, because I just want to make sure that the proportion of it is matches the face helmet thingy that we have over here. Right, this here is that I thought it was a face, but no. Okay, next is these three guys here. Let's hide them. Do this one at a time. Make sure any hidden faces are deleted. Mirror this over. Just uncheck. So the outside is already at 0.01, so this is good. Oh. Should straighten out towards the center, which doesn't seem that it is. Right. Oh. Probably deleted the face over there. Let's do this again. And gonna mirror this. seems good. Same thing again over here. Let's check everything is alright, and maybe I'll just push this up a bit more, get the curvature going right. Okay, so that's good for me. Alright, now what we can do is I'm gonna start to either combine or group these guys over here. Right, so maybe I'll go ahead and combine them. So they're one piece temporarily, and I'm going to use a lattice over here. Right, so the point is I just want to make it more fitting towards the head. So let's just add some divisions across here, just like that. And I'm using a lattice point and try to squeeze some of these guys inwards a bit more to make it fit to the head better. Especially these areas here where I think it's too far in, and some of these guys here I believe I want it to go in that way a bit better. Push this out a bit more. Try to scale these areas inwards a bit better as well. Right, maybe this is a bit too close. Let's just expand this one a bit more, or maybe just these points outside. And these 2 points on the inside here. Alright, I think that looks better. Let me just delete the history and separate them all. Alright, so I think it looks a bit more slicker and kind of fits the head a bit better. Right, in the next part, we'll start to do these eyes and the neck part, and then we'll do our cleanup operation just to make sure everyone is good. Right, and I might even want to scale this whole proportion. Just combine this. Just wanna see that it fits a bit better by just maybe making this head a bit bigger. Just like that. You can go a bit taller that way. Yeah, I guess that would work better for me. Alright, so in the next part we'll continue with this. I'll continue to adjust some of this over here as well. We'll go ahead and do this in the next part. Let me just quickly bring this one up. Okay, we're good.